That recess. Anyways, match to commentate. FXDFW Sethlon versus pootTheBox. So pootTheBox apparently just knocked Hamyojo into the losers bracket. Really? Very solid player. He had that win actually against Wobbles.
Oh, yes.
And knocked him into the losers bracket of a previous MNM. So he's a very smart player, very solid player.
We're about to have a low-tier battle here.
I'm excited. This is indeed low-tier city. Shameless plug. We have a national tournament coming up called Low Tier City 3. All of y'all need to be there. It's going to be hype.
Go to Tourney Locator. Check out the details there.
August 1st through 2nd.
It's going to be
really good, y'all.
Yes.
Sweet. That was
but it's not actually a low-tier tournament. It's just like you come and just play.
Yeah, just play characters.
We had like big guys like Musu King and Neon and Sethlon, and you know, we had a lot of nice people last year.
Wobbles and West
It's
Balls.
only going to get better this year, folks.
It's been getting so good this year.
It's going to be $1,000 per game for the pop bonus.
Boom! It's going to be hype. Okay, we're going to stop shameless plugging. They're going to bans here. Okay, I would not be surprised if we started at Fountain. And indeed we are.
Because the music power-up. So
the
strong.
Music power-up, yep. Jock versus Roy. The moving platforms on Fountain means that I think there's going to be different bounces on the pills based on how high the platform is.
Correct.
How high he is whenever he lands on them, etc. There's just so many different factors to think about whenever those pills come into play.
And the best thing to also note is that anything that has an active hitbox will negate that pill, right? So that's why you're going to see Sethlon in particular using those fares and using them to kind of negate them so that he can have a safer approach.
Yeah, and we saw at the beginning of this match, Sethlon, he was utilizing that low platform and a quick bear to swat pills away. So like you said before, Sethlon very aware of those pills. He's going to be using his tools to get rid of them.
Okay, option coverage. Chooses the low option, but Poot ending up forced to go high.
Sethlon gets the grab. Finds the forward air, but that wet noodle, it hit right at the tip. And unlike Marth, that means very low knockback here.
Oh, down smash. Expect that from Doc. Jab to down smash, and expect those bears to box out dudes.
Yeah, those bears very good for edge guarding, but that forward smash, ooh, especially at that close to the hilt.
That hurts.
Yeah, that's going to hurt.
Oh, gosh. Roy's combo game.
The way that he got in there with the nair first into jab. Oh,
he only got the single hit of the nair, which is so weird. It's like down tilt, and then I guess I'm so used to PM where it's like, okay, down tilt, here comes a lot of pain. Like versus this where it's like
you gotta put in you gotta earn it. You
really
gotta earn it.
You gotta earn it.
Okay. I mean, he's able to get a little bit of a follow up with the down tilt.
Okay.
Oh, interesting falling up air, actually. And the way that it started meant that it would clip Poot just enough to pop him up. I like the awareness of hitboxes by Sethlon.
Yeah, he does a good job. Oh, what? That was a weird interaction.
Very strange interaction.
Okay. Bit of a cluster. Okay. Up airs. Continuous. Sethlon wants to be below his opponent. Generally speaking in Smash, if you're below your opponent, you're winning. If you're the guy with a destroy, you're definitely winning.
Unless you're below a Falco. then it could be bad. Then it could be bad sometimes.
Yeah, there's no ground beneath your feet. Yeah, you gotta hurt. You gotta start wishing.
Ooh.
Oh, he tried. That was interesting. I thought if he would go up air and then immediately go for the grab standing in place, but I think he imagined Poot was going to wave dash backwards.
And you can see Poot really wants to close the stock out. That's why we saw that set of bears coming out. Remember, he can't turn this around like he can in PM, and because of that full sequence ends up being a punish opportunity actually for Poot.
Forward throw. I don't know if this is going to be the stock.
Oh,
wow, great snap.
I think Poot may have missed the full-length wave dash, and because of that, he wasn't able to snap onto the ledge like he was hoping.
Down tilt, fair, positional advantage. And this is something, a small little thing, is that you have those pills out there as one more thing for your opponent to deal with and covers your approach as back to the stage as Dr. Mario.
You know, he had to deal with that forward air from Poot. Even stock game, one cape can change everything. It's going to be huge if Poot can make a conversion here. I don't know how he's going to do it, though, seeing as he's at 158%. But Roy also kind of suffers from that marthritis.
Yeah,
so to say.
In some regards. but it's less potent in certain matchups, right? Because you get that knockdown setup, you push them off the push like a spacey off the stage. Then it's like, all right, cool, yo, here comes the counter, homie. Like, you know something's coming. I wouldn't be surprised. Honestly, I want to try to play this character now. Like, just watching Sethlon and seeing some of the things that he does to deal with spaceys makes me really intrigued.
Forward smash means... Whoa.
That means stock.
Strange drift. The drift on that was just weird. Some of those drift KOs? Oh, so weird.
I didn't see it coming. It's so odd. Like, this character's throwing me for a loop at times. So now I'm interested. Now I'm really interested to play this character, get some more tips. And just... I live down the street from Sethlon. So,
it's all about that hilt.
It's all about them hilts. Yes, Typo. Yo, he caught me with saying the tips. Yeah, you're right. Gotta
you gotta get some tips? No, you gotta get some hilts.
I gotta get some hilts. This is gonna be so
I feel like the duck hunt dog.
Oh, God.
Maybe happy. Alright, PS for the counter pick. Sethlon, he's using those down tilts similar to how a lot of Marts use those down tilts. Come in, wave dash into down tilt as a zoning option.
But the difference is that when he uses down tilts, he's looking for an aerial to combo and add even more percentage.
Exactly.
So that being said, he relies on that tool so much more, and that's why grounded footsies are so much more important. I mean, you notice he doesn't really approach terribly much with fairs unless he knows that he's about to get some damage off of it. Oh, wow. That was really...
And Pooh right now with some very slippery movement.
He's playing the right amount of aggression.
Oh, man. He was a little over-anxious there. Ends up eating that down tilt. Sethlon, he's in a good position. The dash dancing. Oh, so scary. So scary. It's just Roy, but it's still so scary. Full sequence. Somehow Pooh was unable to sneak in the grab. Finds that down smash, though, and he ends up finding the first stock in this game.
Yeah. Roy doesn't have, like, the shotgun bear like he does in PM, but I still feel like he is a very big threat. Whew. And here's something neat to think about, is that Marth has more difficulties building up percentages than I think that Roy would. Because of the ability to down tilt and get into more combos, I see that as a catalyst, right? So you create the damage that much quicker, and you are Roy, so you set up for some awesome forward smash. Marthritis passes quicker with Roy because the ability to combo is so much greater, right? Versus Marth, where you're constantly just thinking about position.
Yeah, especially those high percentages.
Right, but with Marth, you're thinking from the very start. You're like, okay, I'm going to get you close to the edge. I'm going to, down throw, put you over the edge, and now I'm just going to finish you and fair you off to death. But Roy thinks in like combo kind of idea. It's kind of an odd change of pace. I like it though. It's really neat. I need to hang out with Sethlon and talk more about Roy in this game, because I'm curious about his thoughts.
That was really good stuff by Sethlon. He wave dashed back to avoid the forward air from Pooh. Really good awareness. I'm surprised he didn't set up for a forward smash afterwards, but I think he's just trying to play non-committal.
Yeah, he doesn't want to take that risk just yet. I think he wants to cross up and forward smash.
Yeah, he did a great job right there with that. It worked out really nicely. I'm surprised that he's making it work. If I remember correctly, this is a really hard matchup for Roy.
Interesting cape. Okay. He tries to use drop down fair as a way to keep him in hit stun, and then set up for cape straight down into down smash. That was too sick.
Incredibly well played by Poot. He's one stock away from us going to game 3. He needs to come up huge here, but he's trapped. He's on the ropes right now. Trapped in that tree.
Oh, that is the worst. That feels like that's the worst place to be. You literally have nowhere to go. You just guess.
Sethlon tried to get him with that down air.
Use the disjoint through the tree.
The tree, look at how nicely it aided Sethlon. Poot at 109%. Ooh, that forward smash is a little bit early, and Poot was there to punish with that grab. Playing very cautiously.
Down throw. Forward smash?
Just trying to swat him away, I think.
He doesn't want to use counter. Not with Hill.
That was clean. That was clean. And you'll see Sethlon have a lot of nice setups on platforms like that.
Poot is sitting at 50% of extra credit. Sethlon trying to see if he can make it up pretty quickly. Oh gosh, his shield. Very, very low. Down tilt? No. If he would have done that a little bit early, maybe he could have caught him there. But Sethlon right now fighting for positional advantage. Gets forward smash with the butter on it. Poot takes him to game 3.
That was such a good read by Poot. Color me surprised.
That was really good.
He placed that perfectly. I cannot believe he got that read. Okay, game 3.
Okay.
And he's switching to Samus. Oh, this could be really rough for Sethlon.
I don't know how I feel about this matchup. There's
It's-
so much
it's
low tier
hard.
here that I'm like trying to logic my way through these matches.
Lunchable is saying that this is pretty much unwinnable for Roy. It's going to
Really?
be very difficult.
Interesting. Okay. So many projectiles. I wonder if you can use the disjoint to swat away the plasma ball.
I mean,
I know that you can use it against the missiles, but it'll make them explode. So you have to do it maybe space proper, so the explosion doesn't hit you.
it would have to be very small plasma balls, if anything.
Yeah, because you can't do it against the big ones. That don't work.
Okay, down tilt. Try to clip him with the missile afterwards.
Poot's using the missiles. Oh, wow.
Good power shield,
Yeah. Poot's using the missiles to cover the space that Sethlon wants to land on and just making it that much more difficult. Okay. He crouch cancels the down tilt. The power shields are on point today.
Oh, yeah, very good. I don't know what else to say about this. It's just very good.
Dude, the power shield is like the parry of third strike in melee, and that's what makes it so satisfying. When you hit it, it's like that moment of like, God, I'm so godlike. I love those moments. Up tilt? Oh, excuse me, up air.
I think it's just really hard for Sethlon here because of how Samus as a character operates, right? Like she'll just throw out like hitboxes.
Yeah.
And it's like if you come in, you're going to be eating damage because of it, right? And what does Roy have to do? He has to come in, right?
He does if he wants to abuse that hilt.
If he has to get the hilt, he has to come in. And there's just hitboxes there. We're kind of waiting for him, and it could just be hard. And if he plays away, then that's when the barrage of missiles and charge shot happens.
Yeah, I feel like regardless of the zone, Samus has an answer in this matchup. I don't know. Then maybe it's Sethlon playing to mix up Poot that much more.
And
change up the approach, force an option, punish recovery.
And let's not forget, Roy already doesn't have the best combo game, but against a character with unique properties like Samus means it's going to be very hard to combo her. And on top of that, edge guarding Samus can be a little bit tricky, especially with the multiple recovery options, like we're seeing right now.
Yeah,
using the bombs.
She has so many different ways to get back onto the stage, whether it's the bombs, whether it's the tether, whether it's the up B. I mean, just overall. Look at that. Oh, he nearly had it.
Like, look at that. I was looking at it.
If he had got that, I would have lost my mind. Oh, wow. That covered some great options because it forced Sethlon to have to go low.
Yeah, but he recognized it, respected it, and was able to recover regardless. Like that alliteration?
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good. I approve.
Oh, wow. He ends up clipping Poot before Poot can get the edge hog. Unfortunate SD, though. Yeah. I'm surprised. I thought there would be a turnaround grab there.
It's okay. The approach?
Pretty good. Oh!
He waved out. He was still in the
dodge.
Dodge down animation. That's why it hit. Okay. The gap has been closed, and it's expanding in Poot's favor. Sethlon trying to pin down Poot. That fair is a ridiculously good approach. I don't know how you're supposed to deal with it. As Roy. If I'm playing Falco, I just laser the dude and be like, sit still. Oh, power shield that point blank?
No.
This guy is crazy.
Power shields at point blank. That's hype. And Sethlon able to not only get the stock, but he also had the crowd for a little bit.
Oh, this is so sick.
I feel like the Roy's Our Boy chant is one of the best in the game.
Okay, wait. Okay, 33%. Last stock, game 3. This is gonna be really hype, guys. Who do you like? 1 for Sethlon, 2 for Poot.
Okay.
He's okay. He's good. He's good.
Yeah. He can use those air dodges, and then he has the tether afterwards, so he's fine. But see right there, down tilt to nothing. The struggles of playing Roy right now.
Oh,
he
painting
tried.
together, up airs through the platforms. Oh, Poot. How is he going to get back? Using the bomb jump, tries to get on tether onto the stage, avoiding the forward smash. It would have been just a tip.
Sethlon, he probably needs a hard read here.
He's going to go in and forward smash.
Comboing Samus already is difficult, but at this high of a percentage, it's going to be even more difficult.
He doesn't need to combo. He needs forward smash right now.
Exactly. That's what I mean, right? Like one really good read.
Oh! The full series only gets away with a forward tilt punch.
That movement! Oh, wow. The way he utilized that platform for that movement was
Up
so
there?
solid. And it didn't work out. Floaty Killer didn't work out here.
Down tilt? No. Back here.
And I'm liking the way that Sethlon is really respecting the recovery. Hancock does it. Really smart. Okay, so that's really smart because you have to keep in mind that Samus is floaty. And so whenever he came in close like that, at that high of a percentage, throwing him up, very good option. Very good option. Because if he went to the sides, then a lot of the times Samus could use that great recovery that we mentioned before. But you can't recover whenever you're that high and throwing off the blast zone like that.
Yeah. That he knew the exact percentage.
Yeah.
That just comes from just such great persistence. I mean, the matchup, it felt so tricky. You had to do constant projectiles, constant pressure. Doesn't matter where you are not safe.
It was rough.
Great match.